Heidi ho, my peeps. It is Wednesday night, and I just finished dinner. Grant and I were in town. We did some errands, went to the post office, picked up mail, went to Dollar Tree, and then we picked up dinner at Teriyaki Don, which is one of my very favorite places to go. One of you guys out there mentioned it in a comment yesterday, and I was like, yeah, that's where we have to go. We haven't been there in forever. Primarily because we don't get into town. Ever since my mom passed away and sold the house and blah, 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 there's just not much reason for us to go into town. And when we do, it's brief. But now I've got food. Sorry. That's so gross. But now I've got stuff to show you because I did go to Dollar Tree and I did buy stuff. So here we go. First, I'm going to show you something that Grant bought for me. It is this book, Le Boot Camp Diet. And the reason he bought it for me is right there, the Eiffel Tower. He said, oh, look, it's from Paris. I think that's so sweet. So, the scientifically proven French method to eat well, lose weight, and keep it off for good. So whether or not this is bullshit, which it probably is, it's got a great title, wonderful cover, and I'm going to read it because my sweetie gave it to me. Okay. In no particular order, I'm going to show you what I got at Dollar Tree. All right, the Dollar Tree we went to, okay, it is the coolest Dollar Tree ever. I did a video about it last year when Gracie and I were driving around. We found it. It's way off in the east part of town, not much around it, and kind of out in the middle of nowhere, but it's real big, and it's got a very interesting inventory. The inventory is different than it is in a lot of the other Dollar Trees, at least in my area. So here we go. I bought something that was probably really stupid. I don't know why I did. It's these chili cheese dog hot dogs. I got 2 of these. Stupid. They're horrible. They're probably not even food. I may end up using them as dog treats. I don't know. Then I got some more of this Silver State white cheddar cheese. This is the Mediterranean herb and more Mediterranean herbs. So I got 2 of those. Maybe I got 3 of them. I got 3 of them. Okay. Another thing that I buy at the Dollar Tree, I absolutely adore these, and they're so much cheaper than the regular store, is these bread and butter pickle chips. They last forever because you only put like 3 or 4 on a sandwich, and this is my favorite kind of pickle. I love bread and butter pickles. So that was a smart buy. I bought just a couple cans, I think, of corn. I like to have a can of corn on hand. You know, you never know when you're going to have a craving for canned corn. I bought something else that was probably stupid. It may also end up being dog treats. It's this American-style sliced cheese. I was in the mood to make a grilled cheese sandwich, and I like American-style cheese on my grilled cheese sandwiches. But I'm not really sure about this stuff. I might experiment with it and then not use it. I don't know. I got some more French fried onions, which I use all the time. I got 2 of those, and then I got 3 of these sugar cookie pouches. I'm going to be making another Halloween party treat out of these mixes. In addition, they had great crackers there. They had the Monet vegetable crackers. I mean, I remember these Monet crackers from when I was in high school. We used to buy these, so I always loved them back then. And then these are the garden vegetable crackers that are like, I forgot the brand name, but, you know, a heck of a lot more than $1. That's for dang sure at the grocery store. So that was bag number 1. Now let's take a peek-a-poo at bag number 2. Here we go. All right, more crackers. I got the chicken flavored crackers because I love chicken and a biscuit. Chicken and a biscuit was the cracker we would always buy when my friend Ginny and I took our kids skiing. Ginny and I learned to ski when we were in our 30s. And I think I was like 28 years old and she was 33 or 34. And we had both had very bad skiing experiences as teenage kids. We each went skiing one time when we were in high school. It was horrifying, and we were always afraid of it, but we really wanted to learn. So we decided we were going to learn to ski together, and we were going to take our children. So for a few years, we every winter, we rolled out of bed at 4 o'clock, packed up the kids, and up the mountain we went skiing. So, but we were really into these chicken and a biscuit, chicken flavored crackers. I don't know. So that reminds me of good times. I also got some of the onion soup and dip mix. Great deal for 99 cents. Okay, here's just the other onions and sugar cookies that I bought. I bought 2 cans of the Prego spaghetti sauce, marinara sauce. I like having that on hand. And then I'll put these back, and I'll show you what's in the other bag. I had a lot of fun. I hadn't been to a Dollar Tree in quite some time. And I had to go to Joannes and pick up a bunch of stuff for my kid. Honey, did the Joannes bag make it into the house?
What's that?
The Joannes bag, did that make it into the house?
I don't even know where it was.
It was
in the back seat.
No, it was in the trunk. I think I put it in the trunk.
I'll go back out and find it.
Okay, no biggie. All right, so I also got some of this Texas toast. I don't use it very often, but every once in a while I'll make something that's good spooned on top of this stuff. So it's nice to have it in the freezer. Okay, so for my kid, I bought 4 of these folding bins. This will help him organize, clothing and school supplies and whatever. So I got him 4 of these nice big bins to go under his bed. But wait till you see the ones I bought for myself. I have been looking at every Dollar Tree since this summer trying to find these dang things. I bought 1, 2, 3 black ones and 1, 2. I bought 4 black ones and 2 purple ones. They're the reversible sequin box. I thought these were so neat. And I'd seen them in somebody's haul, and they were in beautiful, iridescent, gorgeous mermaid colors, right? I couldn't find those. But I did find them in black and silver and in this, I think it's purple silver? Yeah. Put that down in there. So I just thought this is so me. So I've got these to put on my craft shelf so that I can use it, to organize this and that I don't necessarily need a top on. So I ended up with 7 of them. And the black ones reversed to silver. They're really pretty too. So anyhow, got a little bit of storage. Little bit of blingy storage. And never get too old for bling. Never. In fact, the older I get, the more I like it. All right. Let's see what's in the next bag. Oh. This is the bag of unnecessary but super cool items. All right. Let's start with my animal skeletons. I got 2 rats. Now I've got lots of skeletons and skulls and stuff, but they're all human. These are my first animal skeletons, and I just love them. So I got the 2 rats, and then these 2 I really love. They're birds, like, I don't know what kind of birds. They look like maybe vultures or something. Oh, I thought these were adorable. And I restrained myself. I only got 2. I think they're wonderful. So I ended up with 4 of those for decor. I bought a loaf of really fresh, beautiful white bread. When I do grilled cheese and sometimes when I do like cinnamon toast. I like bread like this that doesn't fight back. Just a bread that just lies down and just stays out of the way while you put the butter and sugar and crap on it. So I really like that. Now, let's see, how many of these did I get? I'm going to pull them out and I'm going to show you. These things are bath bombs, right? Look at these adorable bath bombs. Now, I hadn't seen them. I'm sure other people are hauling them. It's just they were new to me. I love these. There's a ball. This is a kitty cat. Here's a heart. Here's a unicorn, a pink and blue unicorn. I got 2 of the pink and blue unicorns. And then this is an owl. This is a green owl. I thought these were adorable. And they're so much bigger than the other bath bombs. I mean, the bath bombs that my kid got me, the rose scented ones, they were real small. I mean, they were like this. These are easily twice, maybe 2.5 times the size. So I'm really looking forward to trying these. I'll probably bring one to, when I go see my son. That's more cookie mix. So in addition to that, this is just a 1.5 pounds of spaghetti. We were getting low on spaghetti, and I always like to have spaghetti, in the pantry. And then just for ease of use, because I've got big containers of both of these, but they're way in the back, buried, all of that. I got these to leave right up here where I'm working. I got the Mod Podge Gloss Luster, and then I picked up Eileen's Tacky Glue, which I haven't worked with Tacky Glue in a long, long time, but I've had some ideas for ornaments that would really work better with Tacky Glue than with a glue gun. So I picked up that just to have on hand. And I got double mint gum because I love it. Okay, and here's the last thing I got. I got 3 of these. Let me open one up. These are the, they look like, they're supposed to kind of look crochet, but that's not really what it's called. I think they call this lace, Honiton lace. And this lace, this style of lace, was one of the first machine-made laces way back in the 1800s, maybe even earlier than that. But I've always loved it. I've always thought it was real pretty. Well, I saw some Christmas ornaments, hearts made with like a burlap or maybe denim, and then it used this kind of lace with it, and I thought it was so beautiful. So I got 3 of those. I resisted getting that bling wrap because it looks tacky, I think, and it automatically stamps your stuff as Dollar Tree. So I don't like that bling wrap if I can avoid it. There was so much there that I didn't buy, and that I kind of saw out the corner of my eye. But like I said, the store is really big, and we had to fight to get a shopping cart. I guess they're stolen all the time from this particular store. So that's a drag. We finally got a shopping cart about a quarter of the way through our shopping, and I had a big old one of those handheld shop things, and it was weighing me down and making me tired. So that's everything. So when we got one of the 3 or 4 shopping carts in the whole place, I was very happy to have it. So that's my little shopping excursion. When we stopped off at our mailbox up here by the house, there was a Trader Joe's Fearless Flyer. Do you guys like this as much as I do? Does anybody get as excited about the Fearless Flyer as I do? It makes me so excited. I don't know why. I hardly ever buy any of the stuff that I see in here. A lot of it is stuff I would just never buy, like wine and stuff like that. And but I love reading the copy. It's really funny, and the stuff that they sell, it just looks so comforting, like pumpkin bread mix, autumnal harvest soup, crunch dried Honeycrisp apples. Doesn't that just sound like fall to you? I love it. Shawarma chicken thighs, um, a yellow curry chopped salad kit, horseradish aioli, harvest chili with butternut squash. Just I mean, bring out the pumpkins and the autumn leaves and the cornucopia. Somebody light the damn fireplace, even though it's 102 degrees outside. I am ready for fall. I am ready for fall. I'm ready for yellow and orange and dried leaves and all of that. So anyway, I get a big kick out of looking through this thing and imagining what I might buy, even though I never do. So I will do that at my leisure. That's all I have. I would like to share the stuff I got from Joannes with you, but we left it in the car. But I'll tell you what I got. Like I said, my kid is interested in two things right now. He's interested in painting, and he's always enjoyed painting, and he's rather good at it. But, like a lot of people who are multi-talented, he's really great at something, and it's like, oh, no big. He just goes on, yeah, so I can paint. No, so what? Well, he's gotten back into it lately, so I got him some beautiful half price. They were $50. Got them for $24.99. A big pack of Winsor Newton acrylics. Now, I would rather see him painting in oils. I mean, if you're going to paint in oils. But he's really into acrylics right now, so I got him this big, beautiful pack and some inexpensive brushes and this and that. And then I got him, oh, did you bring any? Oh, I can show you what I got him. I don't have to describe it. Okay, let's start with the Winsor Newton paints. They're made in France. Winsor Newton is a very famous famous brand of paint. I didn't know they were made in France, but anyhow, so he's got that. There's plenty there to keep him going. Okay, and here's the funny thing. The other thing he's into is embroidery, if you can believe it. My 36-year-old single son likes to embroider. Okay. His roommate embroiders a lot, and he's just fascinated with what she's doing. So he's like, Mom, can you bring me some embroidery stuff? I'm like, sure, no problem. So I got him this huge pack of embroidery floss. Now, people use these primarily for making those friendship bracelets. So I am not certain how color fast they are. I don't really know, since they're designed as more of a craft thing than a sewing item. I would have bought him a selection of the DMC, sort of the standard embroidery flosses, but they're really expensive. They're anywhere from 50 cents to $1, over $1. I remember when they were all 10 cents, but then I'm old. Anyway, so I'm going to bring him this, and I've already got embroidery needles and an embroidery hoops and cotton, all kinds of stuff I can bring him. And so, and to go with his paints, though, I got him these two different kind of, not cheap. I mean, this was $12, and this was $7. So they're not cheap exactly, but that is kind of cheap for paint brushes. But it'll get him going. So that's what I got for my son, and I also bought myself a pack of those really brightly colored flosses. So there we go. That's what we did. And I slept for a few hours today. Of course, I was up all night making making her, making the beautiful, well, I call her ugly Hummer, but she's not real ugly. She was ugly until I blinged her up with a bunch of beads. So I stayed up, like I told you guys, it was 8 hours from start to finish to make this thing. And then I slept for, I don't know, maybe 4 hours or so. And I'm going to need to go to bed in just a little while, sleep for a few hours. But I'm sure I'll get up and do more stuff. So now I'm beginning to blither. I'm going to say bye bye, and I will talk to you guys later.